Yeah, so I just, I was saying, I said, look, I thought of this funny premise for a joke about how they have these like really hot girls in New York that are so hot, these model chicks. They're like so detached. They look like they're sleepwalking. So they almost look like they're sick or something. And as soon as I said that these really hot girls, she was like, yeah, well, and I was like, what, are you mad that I said hot girls?
Yeah.
And she was like, well, yeah, maybe I'm not the best person to try this joke on. And I was like, but I go, sweetie, you can't tell me that you think I'm the hottest guy on earth. You don't. If you put me next to Brad Pitt, you could say Brad Pitt's hotter than you without question. He's hotter than you.
I don't think you had to go all the way up to Brad Pitt. I really don't. I think you can take the average guy at a New York sports club.
Well, I'm just trying to make an example, Bill, that, I don't know. I don't think that's that bad. I don't think that's what kills me with women is they act like.
Well, do you get pissed if she does that? If she sees like one of these guys on TV and starts taking his shirt off,
dude,
and she just goes, "God damn,
dude!" When Jimmy Eat World comes on the TV, I mean, it's like a fucking slip and slide through the living room. The streams are flowing. I mean,
that doesn't annoy you?
No, I think they stink. But I realize that there are guys on this planet that are fucking. By the typical definition of hotter than me. It doesn't mean I want to date the other girls or she wants to date the other guys. I want to date her, but I'm
just saying she's not as good looking as some of these other broads coming down the street.
You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like it's like, come on. Do you
I understand it on a certain level because I've had girlfriends look at like guys on like TV and it's bugged me sometimes. I gotta admit. I mean, I know they're in better shape, but it's just you know what it is, Joe? There's a lack of respect there. Where it's like, I know you want to ride the guy. I don't need to hear about it. Go call your friend.
Do you think, but I mean, with that being said, so you clearly think that there are men on this planet that Nia says, well, technically he's more attractive than Billy, but I love Billy. I think Billy's.
Yeah, but she doesn't say all that.
I know, but I'm saying if you know
have you seen like Survivor? And there's that black dude who's just completely ripped. He digs graves for a living. This guy is just completely ripped. And he came on the TV screen, and she just, like, squeezed my arm like she was going to pass out. And I almost fucking gave her an elbow.
Okay, well, that I can understand, but that's not what I did. I just
me elbowing my woman?
No, yes.
And tossing her behind the couch and wrapping her up in a blanket.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So she
all right, don't go there. Listen.
John, when's the last time you thought about it?
There. Oh, I'm a fucking loser.
When's the last time you thought about just winding up and just belting a member of the opposite sex? They should have like a special glove where you wouldn't hurt him, so you could still get like the anger out. You could still
like one of those silicone things that you put over the Wii controller, so you don't break your television.
Those fists that they give like those little 5-year-old kids, so they can have like a fight. You know what I mean? Those big Hulk hands.
You should be able to do.
Lady, I tell you, if you don't shut your face, I'm taking out the Hulk hand.
If you get mad at a girl, you should be able to do the American Gladiators thing. You should get to bring her in that fucking arena and go up on those platforms and hit her with those fucking oars.
Oh, the mop handle. That's got the thing on the other side. No, I'd rather go with the Hulk hand. I don't know. Would you go with the overhand? Right, that's an uppercut, right through the cleavage, so they don't see it coming. Because usually you don't lead with an uppercut. You got to set it up with a jab.
This is before we get too far to the side. This is what I'm saying. That would annoy me too if my girlfriend squeezed my arm like, oh my God, I want to fuck that guy so bad I got to squeeze and bruise your arm right now. That's not what happened though. But if she said to me, hey, did you ever notice these model hot guys that are walking through the city that are like perfect? I'd be like, yeah, they're fucking annoying. I know what
you're saying because you kind of made fun of them on you kind of made fun of them.
I'm not
fun
saying
on the
like,
way, dude. Check out those. Danny just brought up the picture, man. Check out those. Check out those big gloved hands.
Oh, I would love that.
You know what? If I was on the jury and no offense, you belted your girlfriend with one of that would just be with one of those gloves. That would just be so funny that I would definitely go for the acquittal. Well, come on. I know he hit her, but he had a sense of humor about it.
You can't, no, because that's intent. If you could get away with. It was a moment of passion. It was reaction if you just hit somebody. But once you took the time to put those gloves on, that's when that's
premeditated.
Yeah.
He had time to think about his actions. I mean, look, you have to lace him up. He had to put one of the strings in his mouth.
You had to inflate it.
Yeah, exactly. What exactly? How far does that rule go? Like, can you throw a dish towel? You can throw a dish towel at your girl. I know you can do that.
If you're Bobby Kelly, you can throw a piece of chicken at your girl.
Oh, does he do
I
that?
threw chicken at it, dude. He's got that bit about that. Am I the only one that follows Bobby's act?
Yeah, I haven't seen Bobby. I mean, I see him, but I haven't seen him do like stand-up.
I threw some chicken at it, dude.
What about get Patty on.
All right.
Patty, come up here for a second. This is Joe DeRosa Girl. I just want to see like where your line of tolerance is for domestic violence. You know, it's 2008. We have a lot.
Your own mic, sweetheart. There's 4 other mics. She's coming over to share mine.
No, we have a lot of truck drivers who, they get a little pent up driving across Route 70.
Yep.
Let's start with we'll start with first of all, in your dating history, have you ever had any guy get physical with you?
No.
No.
Never.
What's the closest thing? Did he just go, why I oughta?
When he choked me, I guess.
A guy
Oh,
choked
is that
you?
physical?
Yeah.
No. I don't know. I've never had anybody come close to it.
They never threw anything at you?
No.
All right, let's see your level of tolerance. Say you and Joe get into an argument. You're in the kitchen. Mm-hmm. There's the sponge. It's dry. It's not wet.
All right, if it's dry.
And he sort of goes to throw it down on the floor, but he hits you on your big toe.
That's fine.
That's fine. Yeah. Okay. Now let's say it's wet. You're barefoot. And it makes
right.
and it hits you in your calf, and it makes a nice slapping sound.
Let's replace the sponge with my foot, and I do it on purpose. I just stomp on your foot.
Yeah,
like
I'd probably have a problem.
You'd probably be upset.
You went way too, dude. You went way too far, dude.
it was
You went
a
from
joke.
kissing
It
was
right
a
to
joke.
taking one in the face.
It was a fucking joke.
Let me preface by saying that I grew up with 2 brothers, so they got pretty physical.
Okay, what if you took a tennis ball and just tossed it right at you, hit you right in your left ass cheek? Really
I'd
stung.
probably just throw it back.
What if
You got a good one here, Joe. This
think
girl's a
it's okay.
keeper.
What if I took the sponge and I washed your face like that with it? I was like, yeah, watch it like that. That'd be bad, right?
Yeah.
That's called a mush.
Is that a
you
mush?
me.
So you draw the line at a mush.
A mush, yeah. That's where I draw
What
the
if I
line.
gave you a really bad wedgie?
That's
We're
okay. That would
arguing.
be fun.
Or a swirly, if I put your head in the
What's a
toilet.
swirly?
Put your head in the toilet and flushed it. Like at the beginning of Big Lebowski.
Yeah, that would be the end.
But what if I had a reason? What if you stole money from me? And I gave you,
And you
gave you a swirly. Where's the fucking money?
No, not okay. Because probably you should have offered me the money anyway, and it's your fault.
Oh, okay. Did I shed any light
You know
on
what?
the-
This sucks. You guys just love each other, and you're not going to do anything to each other.
No,
you know,
'cause
I thought there was some sort of
apparently,
tension between the two of you.
apparently I
You're
wanna-
totally made for each other. I really thought I was going to get an argument out of this. Yeah.
What if I get a swirly? I guess that would be okay.
I really fucking hate the both of you right now.
That's why I got upset when I was like telling her, I'm like trying to make fun of these chicks with her, and she's just hearing hot girls. I'm like, sweetie, you know I love you. I don't want to fuck these other girls.
You
I'm
guys
just
have a
saying they're
gay
annoying.
heterosexual relationship.
I look at her like a pal, like my buddy. Oh, pal of mine.
You never just
Yeah,
put-
Patty boy.
Nice. That's romantic.
All right, Patty. Well, thank you for coming in, just letting us know how firm and solid your relationship is.
Anytime, Bill.
And do you feel a little better about the hot chick thing?
Not at all.
Thanks. All right, we'll fight about it later. Love you, sweetheart.
Ah, she just kissed him on the cheek. You know, this is the worst episode so far. Just as far, this really makes me feel awful.
Anytime emotions come into it, it's never good. You know. But you know,
No, just the emotion of love.